managers, I hate to break it to you, but if you're not looking out for these signs of disengagement, then you're not likely to re-engage those employees and you're going to run into problems. So let's look at some common signs of disengagement in employees. The first one I want you to look out for is frequent absences, where there is a clear loss of desire to be at work. Now, of course, I'm not talking about genuine sickness absence. That's completely different. I'm talking about clear signs of malingering. So malingering is when, again, there is a loss of desire to be at work. Employees might fabricate things like illnesses because they don't want to be at work. So that's the first thing you should look out for. The next one is where there is a lack of participation in meetings or team events, etc. Now, again, the thing that I want to look at in this case is a change of behaviours, because sometimes you have some types of employees who participate generally more than others, and that's okay. We want to look for a change of behaviour, which can be a sign of disengagement. The next one we want to look at is where there are mistakes made in work where previously these were not an issue. So again, we're talking about a change. We're talking about a change of behavior. So generally speaking, when you have a skill, you don't normally lose that skill. So when an employee is showing, lack of skill in an area where they were, very prominent in that skill, then that's something that you want to look at. The next one we want to look at is when somebody keeps to themselves. Now, this can be quite unhealthy. It shows signs of isolation and perhaps they are quite demotivated. And again, this can completely disengage your employees, and this is the stage that you don't want to be at, because then you run into performance issues. Then it becomes a disciplinary matter. So we want to look at these. We want to look for these things first. The last most common one that we want to look at today is a reluctancy to develop or train in new skills. Now, of course, there are many types of employees who may not want to train in new skills. For example, those who are arriving to pension age. You don't normally see that these workers in this age group, wanting to develop in new skills. However, if there isn't a clear reason, that's something that you might want to look at, because it shows signs of disengagement. If you've seen any of these, you need to have a conversation, contact your HR department, get these issues sorted before they become a problem.